As promised, we are here talking about lead generation. So that is going to be this first step here in this funnel. I want you to understand what leads are, how to generate them. And so we're going to talk about that first today. And so that will be what this entire video is about. It's about understanding what leads are, where they come from, and how you can create them. And in this video, I'm not going to get into the tactics of this. You're starting to learn the tactics with organic marketing. You're going to learn the tactics in paid traffic and other tactics. This is the fundamentals, and this is setting the foundation so you understand what lead generation truly is. So first things first, you need to understand what a lead is. Do you know what a lead is? A lead refers to an individual or an organization that has shown interest in your product, service, or company and has the potential to become a paying customer. This interest can be expressed in various ways, such as providing contact information, engaging with your brand on social media, signing up for a free resource, downloading your lead magnet, or making an inquiry about your service. There are 3 types of leads that we want to understand, because not all leads are treated equally, right? They're not the same type of lead. We can't do the same things with one lead that we can do with another. So the 3 types of leads we're going to talk about today are cold leads, warm leads, and qualified leads. A cold lead is someone who fits into your target demographic but has not yet shown active interest in your product or service. Examples could be website viewers, social media followers, ad clicks, or event attendees. So if they came to your webinar or they came to a 5-day challenge that you did, maybe you did a live training, and so they show up to the live training. Those are the types of places where maybe they're a cold lead, they don't know anything about you, they haven't really interacted, they're brand new to your audience. Warm leads, this is an individual or entity that has shown some interest in your offerings, perhaps by engaging with your content, following your brand on social media, and responding to cold outreach. So this is somebody who is a little more engaged. They maybe are on your email list and also in a Facebook group and also following you on social media and also watch all of your reels, right? So they're someone who is highly engaged. They open your emails. They are actively interested. But that's not good enough, right? It's not good enough to be a cold lead or a warm lead. What we are looking for are qualified leads. A lead that has been assessed and meets certain criteria that shows they are likely to make a buying decision and they're able to get the results with you and your product or service. Over time, this person is engaged, believes in your mission and vision, and they continue to be magnetized to your brand and offerings. So when I say qualify, I really mean that they have qualified themselves. They are currently going through your funnels. They're going through your content. They're reading and they're highly engaged, and they know that you are the person for them, and they've qualified themselves as someone who could get results with you. So how do we get leads, and how do we get more qualified leads? I'm going to talk about the 4 ways of getting leads. So there is both cold leads and warm leads. And then there are also ways of one-to-one and one-to-many. So here you have cold outreach. That is one-to-one when you're reaching out to someone who is cold. There is outreach that is warm. So that is also one-to-one. There's one-to-many, cold traffic. There's one-to-many, warm traffic. So these are the different types of ways that you could leverage creating leads. You leverage through traffic and outreach. I am going to explain in the upcoming slides which each one of these are. But what I want to demonstrate right here is that one-to-one is often takes more time. One-to-one is highly likely to convert your leads because you're putting the one-on-one attention to someone. So we do a lot with warm outreach, making sure we follow up, and I'll explain what all of these are. But it's important to know that this takes more time. One-to-one is going to take more time than one-to-many. So you have to realize you have to be able to over time identify and decide how to best leverage your time for creating more traffic and creating more leads. Okay, so cold outreach involves directly contacting potential customers who have no previous interaction with your brand. The key is to introduce your business and offer value in a way that piques their interest. You can do this through email campaigns, cold calling, social media messages, and direct mail. Cold outreach is not something I do a lot of, nor do we teach a lot of it, but I would be remiss if I didn't tell you exactly what it is and what it involves. So this is people who don't understand who you are at all, and you are sending out cold emails to them. This is one-to-one, saying, this is who I am and this is how I can help you. There is nothing wrong with these strategies. I am just not an expert in these strategies. We also have cold traffic. Cold traffic refers to visitors to your website, your funnels, social media profiles who are not yet familiar with your brand. And the goal is to convert this traffic into leads by capturing their information through engaging content and offers. Social media advertising can be used, search engine ads, content marketing. These people that are leads, they have given you permission to contact them. So I want you to remember that. These people are people who have given you permission to contact them because they've opted in for something. They have showing up on your social media. Warm outreach. Again, these people also have given you permission in some way, shape, or form to reach out to them. Warm outreach targets individuals who have shown some interest in your brand or have been introduced to your business through a referral, but have not yet converted into customers. This is follow-up emails. This is going to networking events and talking to contacts that you've already made at other events. This is referral programs where you're contacting leads that are referred by existing customers. This is reaching out to your friends and family and saying, hey, I just want to let you know what I have going on. Do you know anybody? So warm outreach is the tactic of one-to-one contacting people that are in your network that have given you permission to contact them. Warm traffic. Warm traffic consists of visitors to your website, funnels, or social media who have engaged with your brand before. They might have subscribed to your newsletters or your emails, email campaigns, follow you on social media already, and have already downloaded your content. Warm traffic examples are email marketing, sending targeted offers, newsletters, and content to your email list, encouraging your subscribers to take the next step in the customer journey. Social media engagement, loyalty programs, which is offering special incentives to current and previous clients, those who have high level of engagement with your brand, and shared authority, which is doing interviews and building trust through other people's audiences. So all of these ways are ways that you can continue to build traffic and build your leads by being engaged, by doing interviews. Okay, so we have gone through all of lead generation, and now you should have a better understanding of how to generate leads. Again, this is the foundations, understanding it from a 30,000 foot view, not the tactics. And that's not what we're talking about here, not the tactics of what you're actually doing. And some of you are already doing lead generation activity. And if you're not doing them, please start. But that is cold outreach, cold traffic, warm outreach, and warm traffic. Okay, I will see you in the upcoming video where we're going to talk about funnels and lead magnets.